Hey guys, it is Greg again with the Bitcoin update. Everybody's bearish, all the coins. Bitcoin's going down to 20,000. It's already out. It's already out, right? A bounce to 34 and back down to 20. I'm not ruling that out. That is a possibility. That definitely will change things. And then if Bitcoin's going down to 12,000 and 20,000, some of these coins that you see over here on the right-hand side of my screen, they're going to be wiped off the crypto market, wiped out of the crypto market. So that's what's going to happen if it does do that. I'm not that bearish yet. I'm not that bearish yet. So sticking to my plan, what I've always said all along, a wick down to 27, 28 to finish it off. But this is on the 5-minute chart, just looking at the bottom on Bitcoin. It doesn't look good. There's nothing bullish about this move at all that I can get out of there. If you're saying it's bullish, you're just, you're pretending. You can't get anything bullish out of that guy. So ETH, on the other hand, looking at it, it's making bullish moves out of there. So we'll see what ETH can do. And my lower end target of ETH to go down there, it wicked right below it at the 2200. And when it came to ETH, I said, guys, as long as it stays above what was that 2161, ETH still has some hope. It still has some hope. It's got to stay above that. So, and it's making some moves out of there. So we will see. It's going to depend on Bitcoin. So looking at the overall daily, and it's really low on the RSI. Some people might say, if you take a look at this on the daily, you got some bullish divergence there. Don't know if that'll play out. It could take that out easy. It has a bounce. So let's go into this structure and take a look at this a little bit deeper. See what's going on. I don't have it labeled right now, but I called this a W. So in the 2 hour, this is a 3-wave move to here. You can see it in the RSI. If you hold on, let me go out to the 8 hour. I'll show you guys. In the RSI, you can see that this structure went to here, did something new to there. So WX, and then maybe even this is the X wave, possibly. So it's like a W and then like a 1, 2, 3 here, and then it's in a Y leg, possibly, or something like this. But let's break this down because this looks like a 4th wave. It could be an impulse. It could be an impulse. I mean, it is an impulse, but within a Y leg. So what would it be here? 1, 2, you could say that, something like that. 1, 2. That's a massive impulse. You see that? That's massive. 1, 2, 3. If this is a 4th wave move, I would be looking, if you're sure on your shorts on this whole structure, you could be looking at something like maybe a move up to 33.3, and then it'll come back down and take that out if this is a 4th wave move. It's just the whole structure of it, it's like it's a guessing game really right now. If you want to call this, you want to label that as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just however you're labeling that, it's very difficult. Going out to the 4 hour, I still think it's probably somewhat like this. So here's your WXY for a W in this area, up for a 3 wave, and then 1, 2, and then it's just such a long Y, guys. It really is. That there's a 1.618. If that's the case, if this is all impulse like this, it's going up for a 4, down for a 5, then it's going to be at least a move like this, up for a B and then down for a C. If that's a 5 wave, because there's no other 5-wave to go with it. I'm just gonna have to wait. I have this area here. If you look at Bitcoin, this area, you know, it's down in that area. If it breaks that, you know, there's no support over there, guys. You just take a look at the VPVR and put the VPR on the daily. You know, you can see it's just boom all the way down there. And, you know, that's not good. And then this is going to be something totally different. I was just discussing it with another person on alternate counts. And the alternate count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that this completed a 5th wave here, and this would be your 1, 2 like this, and this 2 can go deep all the way down there, guys, like that. It can retrace that far if that's the case. The only issue that I have with that count is this this move right here, guys. So if you take a look at that move there, and you say that's a 3rd wave here, there's no divergence. You see how that's the highest peak here? That's a 3rd wave of this leg up for a 5th. You can't call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just can't. It's just not, you know, I mean, you could, I guess you could just say, yeah, that's the 5th wave, and then it's coming down for deep for a 2. That's the alternate, if you will, bearish or bullish count, which would make it extremely bearish right now, guys. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this 2 can go all the way down there, back to 3,000. You know, something like that, guys. So I still don't like that count. This really needs to break these areas and get down here. And here's the trend line that I have. That trend line touch is about 27 to 28. We'll take a look at the weekly. I'll show you that trend line touch. If you see it, you know, and this is, in my opinion, a reliable trend line from November 11 and a touch to March of 2020. So you're looking at a 9-year trend. And you know, this area right here, once it starts breaking something like that 28,120, and it's busting through there, then you'll have your answer. So it's still got a ways to go for me to really go, oh my gosh, we got problems. So that's just my opinion on it, guys. Also too, I have a pitchfork. I'll show you guys real quick. It's at that bottom of that pitchfork. It bounced right off of it from this point to this point, and it bounced right off that pitchfork, that area right there so far. So, and that has some confluence with this area right here, guys. So, you know, so at the end of the day, Bitcoin's at a moment of truth, in my opinion. You know, it really is. I mean, what this is, you know, if it breaks through here, well, you'll have your answer looking at some other areas. But if it bounces up, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see it swing back down into this area again, and then get out of here possibly after like 60 days. I'm still keeping the bullish, but also, you know, you want to keep the bearish in the mind. I think at this point with Bitcoin is that, you know, you want to keep the bearish count, the bearish plan in the back of your mind. So what I'm saying is that there's no point in buying coins right now. You don't want to catch a falling knife, and you want to trade. You can get in there to trade. That's different. But like a long-term type deal, I wouldn't be doing it yet, because you want to definitely keep that bearish count in the back of your mind. But at the same time, just knowing the history of Bitcoin, it does like to test you to your limits. So what I mean by that is that, let's say in a bullish scenario where Bitcoin does a move, it will take these second waves and it will just go so deep that everybody in the same, you know, everybody's like, oh my gosh, it is so bearish, and they just think this is the end of it, and it's going down, and then boom, it rockets out of there. That's just another scenario. And this is kind of like, would be like that too, in my opinion, is that is just there in this area, just testing everybody. Just they are so sure, oh, it's going down to 20. there's no evidence that it's going down to 20 yet, guys. There's no evidence unless you have your 5-way move here up for a 1 and then another 5-way move down. You know, that's the evidence, and that's doable. I just don't think so yet, guys. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Peace.